Well, Black and White Network, today is the day where the fun and games begin for the DNC, the Communist Democratic National Convention in Chicago. Folks, this is going to be fun. This is going to be fun, folks, because the DNC is going to be an unmitigated mess. Kamala Harris will be installed as the Democratic Party nominee for president, even though nobody voted for her. Told you guys, this is a communist party now at this point, and Kamala Harris is doing the bidding by actually pushing real communist policies, folks. But the Democrats, man, have a real problem on their hands, especially when it comes to this convention, because the far left, man, they are coming, and they are coming hard for the DNC. There's going to be a ton of protests, folks. Actually, it's already begun. Some of the weirdos, man, I just watched the video. I was actually listening to the Chris Salcedo show this morning, and he actually brought this up because some of these weirdos actually started protesting last night. I already told you guys in my video that there would actually be mobile abortion vans at the DNC for attendees. Yeah. There's actually people out there, guys, that are actually dressing up as abortion pills. Yeah, I'm dead serious, man. They're making noise. They are actually dressed up like abortion pills. These people are nuts. We haven't even got to the pro-Hamas people that's going to be there. And last time I checked, guys, didn't the Democrats say that a wall doesn't work? Yeah, they did say that, right? When President Trump wanted to build the wall. Why is it now that they are actually building a wall? You see, guys, they're the hypocrites. They did the same thing when their master, Xi Jinping of Communist China, came to San Francisco. They cleaned it up and they erected a wall. Funny how that works, right? Funny how that works. But anyway, let's get into this, guys. Make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel, become a channel member. Member live stream every single Friday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. If you watch on Rumble, click the join button to get access to the same thing. And everyone can also support us by becoming a member on blackandwhitenetwork.com or supporting us on Locals, both for just $5 per month. Check the links in the description. So here we go, guys, right here. Chicago begins erecting miles of security fencing ahead of Democratic convention. But I thought walls didn't work. You guys can see right here, man. You see the United Center where the Chicago Bulls play, the house that Michael Jordan built. There's actually fencing going up around it. Interesting, guys. I mean, the Democrats are actually terrified of the animal they created in the far left. Wow. Look here. It says the city of Chicago is feverishly erecting miles of security fencing all around the downtown area as the city gears up for the Democratic National Convention, which kicks off on Monday. The security fencing is not only going up around the United Center and McCormick Place, but fencing is also being erected up and down retail areas along Michigan Avenue, also known as the Magnificent Mile. In addition, fencing is going up around the areas designated as protest zones. Yes, because they know that, man, that chaos is coming for the DNC. Why didn't we actually see this with the RNC? Because there really aren't any weirdos associated with the Republicans for the most part. I mean, the Democrats, man, the far left, man, is made up of a bunch of weirdos. No other way to actually put it, guys. There's another image right here. You can actually see. But walls don't work, but apparently these are actually going to work, right? Yeah. This post right here says Chicago Avenue is closed at Michigan Avenue between Michigan and West of State. The Water Tower Park has fencing as if Lollapalooza or Bitterberg were present. Yeah. So There's another one here. This is actually a news clip right here, talking about the Democrats actually building a wall. Let's go ahead and watch this. This is from CBS News Chicago.
If you look behind me over my shoulder, you'll notice those fences and snowplows in place. We've actually watched all morning as they have started to bring in more metal fencing, more barricades, and these snowplows have been kind of navigating around those barricades and getting into place around the UC. Take a look at some of this video we got earlier this morning. You can see a lot of cars have been turning around already as they're met with these new closures that have been set in place overnight and early this morning.
I love democracy. Like, I wish I was going to the convention, but for the neighborhood, there's been like no communication and very little engagement of the people who are closest to it. The parking restrictions have changed 3 times in the last week on our block, and no one's like communicated to us that the protest route actually goes right in front of our building.
And that resident telling us that most of the information he's gotten actually is coming from us or other local news outlets. He says his hopes are that over the next few days, there's more direct communication from area law enforcement or even from the Secret Service. And really his concerns, Mugo Adrina, have been echoed by a lot of drivers and neighbors we've talked to in this area this morning. A lot of frustrated drivers, to say the least. We know security will just continue to get tighter as we approach opening day on Monday.
Yeah. They know that the far left is going to be violent. I wouldn't be surprised. Man, if people actually got injured. It's probably going to be more than just protests, folks. The far left is violent. They're violent. No other way to put it. If they weren't violent, they wouldn't be erecting barricades all around the DNC. They wouldn't be doing that. I mean, these people, man, and the pro-Hamas people are really crazy, guys. Really crazy. We got another clip here. It says additional fencing being put up that wasn't in the original plans. Look at these 3 white liberal women, none of which will leave their Gold Coast apartments while these maniacs are out there, but can't wait to vote D in November. Watch all 3 of them lie about what's coming. Let's see this. I have not seen this yet.
Days before Democrats descend on Chicago for their party's convention, some changes underway around the city. Exclusive new video shows protective fencing going up around the Dirksen Federal Building at 219 South Dearborn. The additional security measures not part of the original plan, which only included the United Center and McCormick Place. A new vehicle barrier also erected at the building's entrance. Fencing also now up at the Picasso at Daly Plaza. A few businesses in the Loop have also boarded up. This is the Garland building on North Wabash.
I think they need to take precautions. It's just like a hurricane's coming to town. They need to board up.
I am hopeful that it's not needed. They're over-prepared, and I hope everyone stays safe. It was a little shocking.
Joining Democrats next week, thousands of protesters looking to have their voices heard.
A lot of people are trying to express themselves right now, and this is a great opportunity, a great scene to do it at.
Wow. And we know that the far left, man, they are really, I heard like the pro-Hamas people may be like 100,000 deep. I mean, there's going to be a bunch of people, man, a bunch of people over there protesting and probably causing violence at the DNC. Now, this is what I was actually talking about because, like I told you guys, there's actually going to be vasectomies and abortion mobile units out there. These people actually started protesting yesterday. They are dressed up as abortion pills and they're walking down the street. Now, even right here, it actually does say we're abortion right there. I mean, these people weird. Some of these people are actually wearing masks. Let's go and roll this. Wow. Yeah, why that lady at the end was wearing a mask. Now, I'm wondering, I couldn't really make out what the person was screaming to the drum beat. Was that the pro-Hamas people in front of them? Because it sounds very, very similar to what you actually hear with the pro-Hamas people. These people, man, are lunatics. Absolute lunatics. And I'm willing to bet, man, that some of these people here in this video, they may have had like, hopefully no abortions, but I highly doubt that. I mean, I wouldn't touch them with a 10-foot pole. Not even close. I mean, these are the people, man, that the Democrats, they want them to vote for Democrats, man. These are Democrat voter supporters. And their convention right now is going to be chaos. Absolute chaos, guys. I'm all here for it, man. I'm all here for it. There was a communist takeover to remove Biden. I mean, this is what communists do. They remove Biden, they install someone else, and they say, hey, this is the only person you can vote for. Not very democratic, man. You notice that the Democrats aren't actually talking about democracies on the ballot now, right? It's because they don't believe in democracy in their own party. They don't. I mean, and the media, man, has really been propping up Kamala Harris, even though it's actually started coming down to earth right now. And she's catching some heat now for those communist policies, getting exposed like that. Yeah, this DNC, man, I mean, the honeymoon is way over. And I believe there's going to be a bunch of chaos, guys. A lot of chaos that is coming towards Kamala Harris and the DNC. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time.